Hey guys, I am back with some VCLT from Jeremy Ginger and a short vinyl update of a couple of records I picked up yesterday at the record store, and a couple of comic books and one of those pulp fiction-y type books that I like reading. First off, we're going to go with the VCLT. Now, the last one I got from Trish, you remember it showed up from the post office, and it was all one of the CDs was broken, and the jewel cases were all cracked up. And I hope that's not the way things are going to go for a while from the post office. But I did get this from Jeremy Ginger yesterday, and I don't know if you can tell, but that's the way the package looks from the outside. I haven't opened it yet. And let's hope the record is not in the same condition as this package. Apparently it got bent somewhere along the way. But thanks, Jeremy. We're going to bust this open. Or not, we're going to open it gently. Not bust it open. And see. I already know what he sent. But you guys don't know. We'll get this open. Okay. Let's see what we have in the box. Or you guys will see what's in the box. And the record does not appear to be bent like the package. Well, maybe a little bit right there. It might help if I take it out of this. It is kind of bent somewhat. You can see it, the bend in the record. But he sent something that I don't have. He knows I like the oddball records. And I also like Evel Knievel. Ain't that cool? I wish I had his motorcycle and everything out. I would show you. But I don't have it out right now. It's all packed away. But I have this toy. You remember the ones back in the 70s where you wind it up and the Evel Knievel shoots off on his motorcycle? I have one of those toys, and I don't have this record, Jeremy, and this is wonderful. And there's the inside with some cool photographs and a little backstory about Evel Knievel. And I'm not sure exactly what's on this. Oh, press conference. Why a song by Evel Knievel? Ballad of Evel Knievel. Evel talks with kids. Evel talks a future reprise. Ballad of Evel Knievel. But that's really cool. 1974. And inside here is a picture of his jet. Big semi, I guess, where he packed all of his motorcycles and ramps and things, probably, and him jumping some trucks there, some semis down here, doing his various, hauling him away on a gurney. Can you imagine how many times he had to get hauled away on a gurney to just about break every bone in his body in his career? And we're inspecting the record. I hope this... Yes, it's in one piece. Thank goodness. I'll be playing that sometime this evening. And it looks like the record is not warped, and we will find out later on that. But thanks a lot, Jeremy. And I have what I was going to send to you, and like I said in a video on my other channel, I'm going to get all my packages out next week because I start my vacation. I'll be off the whole month of July, and part of the time I know I'll be moving stuff because we're moving out of here. We already found an apartment, thank goodness. Well, actually we'll just be moving down the street a ways, but we're still, my mom wanted to stay close to work. But she is thinking about an early medical retirement. Not exactly sure yet on that. And as far as my uncle goes, he's been moved to a rehabilitation facility to where they can try to get his brain functioning better, to get him to remember things and all of that. And he's still saying that he rode his horse from Wisconsin, and he's Cherokee, which he's not, and he fell off of his horse and had an accident on his trip over from Wisconsin. So that's not funny, but then it's funny too at the same time. And that's a little update on those guys. And I have a couple more records that I picked up. I do not have this Harry Nilsson. I don't know if I can pronounce that. Do it on Monday, die, something like that. I don't have this record, and I think this might be, it's 1975, and I don't know if I've heard anything off of this, but I think this is probably from his later sort of going nuts part of his career, where he was drinking and drugging too much, and some of his music wasn't exactly all that great. But there's the Harry Nilsson. And I picked up this Kraftwerk. I have never seen this record. I don't know what, I haven't listened to it. I don't know if this is probably, this is 1975 also, so it's pretty old. And it's Kraftwerk, it says. At least I think it's I'm pretty sure it's the Kraftwerk guys. I haven't listened to it yet. And lastly, we have a couple of comic books here. I'll read the front of this one. Slade Curran, you say you will do anything to gain the secret of eternal life. Then this is my price. You must slay the woman you love. The gypsy's curse. The monsters are coming. I'm getting quite a collection of these, and I haven't shown them all. At some point I want to show them over on the other toy channel. Follow the mysterious Madame Xanadu through the doorway to nightmare. More fearful pages in the day of the devils. And I don't know what she has in that jar, but she seems to like it. Some sort of a pet. Oh, it's a head. She has a head in the jar. I don't know what she's up to with that head in the jar, but it doesn't look good. And we got, lastly, I picked up one of these old, this one's from 1950. All men desired her, what she wouldn't give they savagely took. Shamed, made for love by Arthur Luther Gordon. She's pretty shamed out there. Well, she doesn't look too shamed. Hey, they even got a picture, but they must have drew the one or the other first. And the cover is, it's away from this the text part, but the text part is stapled together there. And I figured maybe just a little glue along the edges and it'll be back in shape for as old as it is. Sylvia Norton would have gladly traded her alluring beauty, which was the envy of women and the torment of men, for an honest, brave love. But her very seductiveness, which should have been her passport to thrilling romance, made her the object of lustful desires and passion-crazed men who never learned to take no for an answer. Yet somehow this wronged creature broke through the chain of dishonor and shame that encircled her to the arms of the one man whose caresses she craved. Over and out. Weirdos Unite.